First here, a Manitowoc man is back on U.S. soil after 2 months volunteering in Ukraine. He says he was forced to come home early after his work was compromised by Russians. NBC 26's Caroline Hogan talked with him about that trip and what comes next.
Barry is back, and he brought back with him,
oh my gosh,
some big stories.
These things motivated us even more. We were already in the area to bring in more food, to bring in more aid. There's a beautiful irony that Russians are killing Ukrainians over bread, and then we're bringing loaves in.
After seeing even more tragedy and hardships.
To me, this is kind of symbolic of the things that the Russians were providing: death, destruction, and again, some of the pictures of the things we were able to provide.
Nelson still has that positive attitude.
But I'm super confident because as they're getting these heavier pieces, I mean, they're putting them straight to use. There's not a lack of will.
Nelson didn't want to leave, but he knew for his own safety he had to.
There was 2 British guys that I work with. One of them had their name, their date of birth, and their passport number read on Russian television with some pictures that were pulled off of social media. They're calling us mercenaries, and that we're targeted. There's supposed to be a bounty on their head. How much, I don't know. So putting us on hit lists, just supposed to scare us. It did encourage me to leave a little bit earlier, but my time was winding up anyways.
so you weren't on the hit list necessarily.
My name wasn't read on television, so I'm happy about that, right?
But there's a lot of work that can still be done from over 5,000 miles away.
But we also have a network of Ukrainians as well. In Ukraine, they know it's their home, obviously. So they're really great at getting those items to where they need to be. A lot of things that we're doing continue to build because we know that the needs are, what they are currently, but they keep adapting.
More than $50,000 was raised from our community that directly translated to Ukrainian money that I would then take and go shopping and buy supplies that then we would shuttle directly to the warfighters who were defeating the tank column. So as silly as it sounds, folks in Appleton, Manitowoc, Green Bay helped to some degree defeat this Russian tank column.
And even though the conflict might not be the first thing we see on our TV screens anymore, it's far from over.
The worst thing we want to do is let off the accelerator in supporting them. We will end up at a standstill and we'll end up doing this again in 5-10 years. So let's finish this now.
In Manitowoc, Caroline Hogan, NBC 26.